So how do you really step into acting as if? This is one of Neville Goddard's famous quotes. It's one of his teachings that we have to act as if we already have what we want in order to achieve it. We have to believe in the desired end in order for it to be made manifest in our current reality. Now, this is part of step 3 in the Faith Frequency series. Step 1 was thinking the thoughts, step 2 was feeling the feelings, and step 3 is believing, which actually means becoming what it is that you're thinking and feeling. Let's get into it. So in the previous videos, one of the first things that we discussed was that there was nothing to change but self. And what this actually meant is that if you want to manifest anything in your life, whether that's wealth and in any kind of abundance, on any kind of level, that could be in your health, it could be with your relationships, it could be with currency, anything that you wanted to manifest in your life, it was important for you to be able to get yourself in alignment with that signal. So one of the first steps that we discussed was getting your thoughts into alignment. And that meant for you to actually think the thoughts of the version of you that has actually realized that desire. The second video that we did was about making sure that you feel everything. And by Neville Goddard, we said feeling is the secret, and this is the truth. By you engaging with your thoughts, getting your mind and your heart into a coherent alignment, it means that you are then going to be flooding your body with all of the feelings that version of you would be feeling. Now, the third step is being what it is that you say that you are, what it is that you think that you are, what it is that you feel that you are. And the only way for you to really get into that space is by practicing on a daily basis, getting your heart and your mind in alignment. Now, in one of the previous videos, what we talked about was how important the meditative process was in ensuring that this was going to happen. This is how we go about shoring up what it is that we're thinking and what it is that we're feeling. We get ourselves into a meditative state. We slow our brain waves down and we think the thoughts and we feel the feelings. And by doing so, we are changing our neural pathways, we're making new connections, and then our brains are then flooding our bodies with all of these beautiful feel-good chemicals. We're also actually going through what we call mental rehearsal, where we're rehearsing so much, we're getting ourselves into this place where we believe that this is happening, because actually our brains don't actually know what's happening. It only knows by what we tell it is happening. And if we're sitting down and we're engrossing ourselves in this mind-heart coherence, it means that our brains are going through that as if it is actually happening. And so we are mentally rehearsing what it is that we want to think and what it is that we want to feel, who it is that we want to be, the version of ourselves that we want to step into. Now, when we begin doing this on a regular basis, and we commit ourselves to this process, what then happens is we open ourselves up to opportunities that then come our way. In the Bible it says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men." Now, what I understand from this passage and how we can help it to assist us in our process of manifestation is understanding what it is when we say the word. What does the word actually mean? The definition of word is command, signal, password. That's the definition of word in the dictionary. So when we get ourselves into a position where we are aligning our hearts and our minds together and we are being one with it, we are then being one with our word. When we are one with our word is one with us. Then we become the signal ourselves. We become the password. we become the command. That command then is received by the universe, it's received by the quantum field, it's received by pure potentiality. And when it's received in the field, and it's received with faith, because there is oneness with it, which means there is no separation between you and your belief. There's no separation between you and your word, as there was no separation between God and the word. When you know this and you feel it inside of yourself at the base level, at a cellular level, and this signal is emitted and received, it's picked up by the universe will then begin to deliver opportunities. It will then begin to open the doorway for you to things that are going to come your way. Now, because you've been in heart-mind coherence, practicing heart-mind alignment with what it is that you want, you will be able to discern and you'll be able to understand that this is an opportunity. And you, because of the mental rehearsal that you put yourself through on a daily basis, because you've been practicing and you've been diligent, and because you believe in your own ability to do this, and you believe in the law that dictates this will be yours if you align with it completely, if you get into the spirit of it, then you will take the opportunities that come your way. This is how we end up manifesting the conditions that we want in our lives. If you want a dream job, let's say, but you don't fully believe that you can actually do the dream job, how is it that when the opportunity is presented to you, do you think that you're really going to jump on the opportunity? Do you think you're going to say, yes, I can definitely do this job? Do you really believe that you're going to be able to do that? If you don't believe in yourself, if you are not one with that job, if you are not one with the skills that are required to carry out that position, or at least one with yourself enough to know that you can learn along the way and believe in yourself enough, do you think you're going to take the opportunity that comes your way? I can guarantee some of you are going to say, no, I wouldn't take the opportunity, because you don't believe in yourself. If you get yourself into a position where you are thinking the thoughts of, yes, I am able to do this job. Of course I can. This job means I can do this skill. I can do that skill. I can do that skill. I am that person. And you feel it within your body. And your brain then sends out all of the signals, sends out all of those neurotransmitters to flood you with all of those feelings, all of those massive amounts of hormones that are rushing through you. And you're going through this mental rehearsal. And then you visualize what it is that it takes to be this person, being in this job, managing it, smiling with yourself, seeing yourself doing it diligently, proficiently, with ease. And you do that every single day. When the opportunity arises for you to go for that position, you will go for it. When the opportunity arises, when a friend says to you, oh, guess what? I've spoke to one of my colleagues and there's this new job opening. You'll jump on it immediately and you'll sit down in that interview room and you will run through it as if you'd already been doing that job for the last year, 2 years, 3 years, as if you were already an expert, as if you already had all the experience necessary. This is what it means when you step into the place of being. When you are being what it is that you say that you are. It's not just paying lip service. It's not just doing meaningless affirmations, because sometimes if there's nothing to back them, if there's no energy underneath your affirmations, they are not going to mean anything. They will not land. But when they are powered up, when they are full of faith and meaning and heart, and you are one with them, you will see that the universe will open doorways. You're going to be able to leap through and take your life in your own hands. This is what it means to really be in the space of being. And this is the third step to manifesting your conditions, the conditions that are desired by you, the conditions that you truly, truly want. So, my loves, first step is to think the thoughts. Second step is to feel the feelings. And the third step is to be, which means to embody. And that means sitting down with yourself every day diligently and thinking the thoughts of the version of yourself that they would be having, and feeling all the feelings and allowing your body to be flooded, and then going through the process of mental rehearsal via visualizations and really accessing that part of yourself, that imagery, seeing as much as you can. And if you cannot even see it in your mind's eye, believing that you can see it and running yourself through it anyway as if it were happening. And doing this diligently on a daily basis will bring results to you. I only know this because I've done this for myself. So, take up the challenge. Do it every single day. Think the thoughts, feel the feelings, run through the visualizations. If you need any help or assistance with this, I am a holistic mindset coach. This is part of what I do by assisting my clients to slow themselves down, to step into the present moment, to feel the beauty that there is in the now present moment, for them to be aware that they have everything they need right now, and to embody that beautiful feeling of peace, that feeling of grace, and to sit within that place and then visualize what it is that you want to achieve, and watch and see how everything unfolds for you. That bridge will begin to light up. And as you take each step in faith, you will discover so many new realities for yourself that you would never have even dreamed about before. And potentially and hopefully for you, which is what I would hope for, to live a life of purpose and meaning. My name is Sabrina Naayantara. I am a holistic mindset coach. Drop me a comment, like, share, subscribe, and do all of that beautiful stuff. For any of you that want my details, they will be in the description. And yeah, if you have any questions, holler at me.